So, in this video, I just wanted to kind of sit here and talk about my mindset shift and relationship, I guess, with fear. So, hopefully, you guys can stop letting it hold you back. And as I felt it did for me in my journey, and so you can actually get the success that you want. Last time I sat here and spoke with you guys, I was talking about my trading and how I felt like I had all the knowledge in the world um as a trader. But I felt like I was trying to be profitable and it was right in front of me and I just couldn't quite like pick it up. And I felt that my fear of not becoming successful was that block for me. And honestly, it was hard because it's scary. You don't want to fail. You want to succeed. And that fear though leaked so much into my trading. And once I realized that like there was an issue with my execution because I was executing out of fear, and what I mean by that, because that's so broad, right? What I mean by that is all my actions kind of led back to my fear of not being successful and not being a good trader. So, for example, if there's a day where there isn't a setup, sometimes I'd force a setup because it would feel like I was failing because I wasn't trading. I wasn't making progress towards that goal of being a profitable trader. And I felt like I needed to prove that I was trying. Like I needed to show up every day and go, "Yep, I'm taking the trade." I'm showing up and I'm trading. And that was tough. And then you would have FOMO because you would fear to miss out on that trade. And that fear, deep rooted fear, comes from not being a profitable trader because you can't execute on the trades that you should, or you miss out on the trades that you should have got. And so you would jump in after, right? And it's just it's all these things, like it all comes back. For me, at least it just comes back to like not wanting to fail overall. And it really just leaked into everything, and it destroyed everything. It destroyed every trade that I was in because you would take profit too early because you're like, "Oh, I need to show profits." Just all of it. I could give you so many examples of where I felt like this and where I felt like it ruined my trading. And at the end of the day, it took success away from me and I was stuck. And, I recently had to face this. I had some time away and I had to really like ponder on like what was going on and like face myself really. And I kind of realized that trading is a lot like love. And just hang on a minute. Let me explain this. But, you know, when you find someone that you're in love with, you've got to be vulnerable, right? You've got to trust them because they could hurt you, right? That relationship could fail. But the only way you're going to get the relationship that you really want out of it is by opening yourself up and being vulnerable for them to hurt you, right? You need trust in that relationship. And the only way you can give that to them is by being vulnerable enough and being okay for them to hurt you, going, you know what? I'm open. You could hurt me if you wanted to. And that gives you the best relationship because you can only get that close to somebody if you're both so vulnerable like that. And if you're not, you just have trust issues and you have arguments because there's trust issues, and you have all these other things because you're insecure and whatever else it may be, or you don't feel close enough or connected enough because you're both not vulnerable enough. Um, and it just kind of made me think about it because if you want to be successful at anything, not just trading, you need to be willing to be hurt. You need to be willing to fail. And you need to open up yourself and go, I'm okay if this hurts me. I'm okay if I fail and fall on my face. And I guess you need to trust. And I guess it gets hard when you need to trust, right? Because it's like, well, how do you just trust? Where does that come from? And I think just like love, the only real way to allow it to happen and stay in the game is if you love it. And the reason I say that is just like a relationship. If you love them, right, and they hurt you, they hurt you a lot, even if maybe it doesn't completely destroy the relationship, but through that relationship, they're going to hurt you a lot. But why do you stick through it? You stick through it because the good is so good, right? They make you happy. And so it keeps you there, regardless of the hurt. And you still stay vulnerable because there's this intrinsic value within that relationship that makes you want to stay there. And for me with trading, once I kind of saw it in this light, I love trading. So for me, it wasn't a problem. For me, I was able to genuinely sit and go, well, I actually like trading. I paper traded for a very long time and I enjoyed it because I found it fun. It's like a game to me. And I think as long as you love trading, you'll be able to make it but I want to just add a little something to that. You'll make it as long as you allow yourself to be hurt by it. And I think like even with prop firms these days, right? You do prop firm because you don't want to be hurt by losing money. So you want like the easy way out. But I just personally think if you're willing to actually feel the hurt of losing money and going through the learning curve because you genuinely enjoy trading, I think you can make it. And that's the only thing that's going to get you there is by actually enjoying it. And I think this is with anything in life. If you want success, you have to be vulnerable enough to get it. You have to be vulnerable enough to be willing to fail, to be willing to hurt, be willing to have lessons that make you feel like you don't want to do it anymore. And I think honestly, it's obvious in all things. People have said this for so long. Do what you love. And I feel like that's why you see people doing what they love and they're the best at it because they're so obsessed over it. But they're not just obsessed because they're wanting to make money. They're obsessed because they enjoy it. They enjoy the craft of whatever the thing is, whether it's building a business or trading or anything. They genuinely love it. They intrinsically want to be doing it. Some of you may get to the end of this video and feel disappointed because you know within yourself that you don't love trading. You don't love the craft and you're in it for the money. And I hope this video for those sorts of people, you don't try and push back and force it and you do decide that, okay, I understand now. And it changes your perspective and you go do something that you genuinely love because the likelihood of you being able to stick through it and be willing to be hurt and be willing to fail and fall on your face for it to then be successful, if that is the case, then you're going to be successful at something else and it's not going to be trading. And for those people who are in this period where they're afraid that they may not make it, but they love trading, I hope this video gives you a sense of that it's going to be okay and that you need to step back a bit and trust yourself and realize that because you love it, you're going to make it. You just need to trust yourself. You need to stop acting out of that fear of, am I going to make it? I really felt like I needed to come in and kind of give this analogy or this realization of something being so similar because about love, right? Because I felt like looking at it this way was just, it's so silly, but it was so pivotal for me because I felt like I understood all of a sudden. And I saw a change in my trading. I am improving all of a sudden. And it's because I'm not coming to the chart trying to force things and try and prove something, try and prove that I'm profitable. Because all of a sudden I know that I will be. I love it so much. Like how could that not be the case? As long as I do the work But that's the work I love. So that's not even a problem to me. I say do the work as if it's this negative thing, but it's not, because I genuinely enjoy doing the work. I genuinely like analyzing my trades and going, oh, I shouldn't have taken this because of X, and seeing a nice trade and going, wow, like I executed that perfectly. Like one of the guys on the live the other day said, wow, that was like watching like something off F1 or off Limitless, a movie called Limitless. And that like at the time gave me goosebumps, because it made me realize that like I'm so focused and so in it. I'm so genuinely absorbed by trading and I enjoy it. And for him to say this after this trade that went really well and how I executed and everything like that was just, it just made me realize when I allow myself to just enjoy the craft and focus on the craft, that everything else will take care of itself. And because I genuinely enjoy the craft, I have no issues in doing that. Yeah. I know you guys, some of you guys will hate to hear this, because it's just like what everybody says, do what you enjoy. But I genuinely mean that. And I started trading because of money. I started trading because I wanted a way to create wealth or make my money grow for me and do a bit of a side hustle. Like originally that is what it was for me. But I fell in love with what it was. That's why I got intrigued by it to begin with. And why I continue to delve deeper, because the analytical side of it was just so enjoyable for me that I wanted to. And so that's why I stuck around for the last 3 years. And so far, I've had my first profitable month in 3 years. And it's coming off a holiday and coming off this sort of awakening of that I have to be vulnerable. I have to be willing to fail and be willing for trading not to work. And I have to ask myself, am I willing to, if it all plays out, right, and I fail at the end of it, would I have still done it all again because I enjoyed doing whatever that was? And for me, I would with trading. I genuinely enjoy it. It gives me a challenge in life. It gives me fulfillment when I execute correctly, and when I do execute correctly, I get this fulfillment, and it's honestly nothing to do with the money. It's everything to do with the craft and just being able to analyze correctly, and it feels like a puzzle to me. And it's like a game. I couldn't think of anything more interesting for me. Now, I understand it can be really, really hard to learn how to trust yourself and to not feel that fear. So there's other things that I have done to help me with this. One of them being is using TradeZella to help me build my confidence. So if you're interested in watching that video, click this video here. It will help you immensely with this. And yeah, otherwise I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye.